if I held the full stop and swiped all the way to the right, it would give me a question mark, but that's not the same on this one. And just some other little things like that. But it's to be fair, it's a much better phone, so. And I needed a new one. I couldn't see half the screen couldn't see half the screen on the other one. All the burnt out pixels from when I dropped it the last time. Anyway, right.
So what are we retconning? So all the loot.
Well, sort of like as in like we're starting at the bottom of the tower. You've just like emerged into the tower on the platform. Right, hang on a minute. And then you're gonna make your way up the tower, and you can loot in stuff as you go or what have you. Oh fuck! I knew I'd forget something. Well, we can sort that out. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Is it fine?
I'm gonna take you all. Right, with everything. Oh no, I'm on a different layer again. Love D&D. It's great fun. Right. Who has the priestesses' bodies? Oh my god, look at that.
I guess the fucking twins.
Yeah, I assume so. Well, there's 4 priests, so somebody needs to also be carrying the matron, I guess.
Gregory will carry the matron.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Copy. Oh no. Gonna be one of those nights. I better open. Oh, how's character sheet on them?
Yeah.
2 seconds, and I will.
We're missing out on the highly requested foreground layer, which
What?
adds
Are we?
depth and dynamic interactions to campaigns with roofs, treetops, overlays, and more.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
On what?
And
On here?
The jump gate,
Yeah.
probably.
Why am I missing out on it?
Probably
Because we haven't got jump gate on it.
Oh, well, that's only on this game.
No.
Oh, well, that's nice to know that that is a possibility. Later. Right, what was I doing? Oh, so stupid.
You're moving us.
Yeah. Right. Oh, that'll do. Something like that. That'll do. Okay. Hand-drawn maps for the win. Alright.
Yay!
So you arrive on the elevator thing in the center of the circular room at the bottom, and you see the big, like, spiraling staircase going up and up and up and up with bookcases running all the way around it. But also around you, in various places, and on various, like, stopping points and platforms on the way up the stairs, are pedestals and such. Glass cases and all that kind of stuff with stuff on them. So, stuff and things. So, on this floor, when you arrive, obviously, bookcases all around the walls, around the edges, and there is.
I'm gonna. Can I use do a thing?
What?
As we go up?
You do what?
Can Ember do a thing as we're going?
Yeah.
Up? I'd like to cast Detect Magic.
Okay, you can do that. Shift. Is it shift?
So it's a 30-foot radius from herself.
Right, and how long does that last, or is that just like you can keep it up?
10 minutes concentration.
There's another circle. It's actually only Sir Gregory's got a circle going at the minute, hasn't he? So it's 30.
Yeah.
Is that a radius? Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll do it purple because that's magic. Everybody knows purple's magic. There you go. Or whatever colour that is. Now it's mixed in with all those other colours. The doc's just like, I can't see anything. It's just what it is.
This is how you blend colors,
Yeah.
children.
Yes. So either side of you. We'll just go left and right. 2 pedestals, so or a pedestal on either side, or plinth type thing. So this one, right? So Ember cast detect magic, just everywhere. Loads of things are just magic. It's amazing. It's just like everything goes. Beep.
Oh shit!
And some of them it's just like kind of low lying magic, so spell books and stuff, or books that might have magical properties but aren't exactly magical on their own, if that makes sense. What does
You want me to link it for you?
yeah, go on. You can so you can use your action to see a faint aura.
Yeah, but I'm guessing since it's everywhere.
Yeah, so you can
but
feel it,
kind
but
of
then
like
you can,
pay
but then you can kind of
attention.
hone in on it, right? Is that I'm guessing the action bit is like honing in on what that is. You School of Magic, if any, right? Okay, that's fine. So, on this, right? So here, this one. I'm going to change that to layer actually because I'm going to keep moving it by accident. If not, oh no, they've faded. It'll do. Oh, come on. All right, thank you. Right, so this one here has okay. So you land on the floor. There's so this one's given us some sense of magic. There's like some kind of display case thing that you can't quite see from where you are. You'd have to get a bit closer. But there's clearly something in it, but you can't work out what it is at the moment. And the other one, this one here, is also holding a display case with something shiny in it, but not magic. What would you like to do?
Okay. But it's not magic. Are we interested in the non-magical things? That's
Worm walks over to that one and looks in the case.
Yeah, there's 3 fucking massive diamonds in it. It's a glass case. So it's like a little. Do you know where you get like the displays where it's like a kind of, or like a wooden box type thing with velvety shit in it, and it's tilted a little bit towards you. Yeah, but then there's glass covering over the top of it. And there's 3 big fucking like massive diamonds, like possibly the biggest diamonds you've ever seen. And there's 3 of them all cut and nice and looking pretty.
What's detect traps these days? That used to be a thing.
2 seconds. Where
It used to be an
is-
actual thing, detect traps.
Yeah.
Thief skill.
Isn't that just investigation these days?
Yeah, probably. I think it is. Right. What?
Or is it thieves' tool skill?
Really?
I don't know. I'm asking because it's something you'd want to put skills into, and I put skills into or points into the thieves' tools, but I've not put it particularly into investigation.
That's not what. Oh, sorry. I'm just looking for something. I can't find. Think. Oh, there it is. It's right. I've got it.
Where did you find it?
2 seconds. That's. Oh. Right. So I. give me 2 minutes. Right. Yes. Right. Okay. I still haven't opened Helen's character sheet. Sorry. So I believe it is. An investigation, but like you should be able to. Well, thieves' tools would be to open it if there was a trap, or to disarm a trap, right? If there was one. So I'm assuming. I don't even open my character sheet. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Let's see.
Let me just.
Perception? But isn't his like passive perception like a million?
Yeah, but that's not really.
In D&D 5e, rogues don't have a special ability to detect traps beyond their proficiency in perception and investigation,
So
and
I'd
their
say
potential use of thieves' tools.
Oh. Okay.
I would say it'd have to be an investigation check because that's it. Like, so this says allows you to find obscure information in books or deduce how something works, which is
The only
more
thing,
in
the only
line.
thing I'm saying is the reason that seems a bit odd is investigation is an intelligence skill, which is not necessarily one that a rogue
No,
would have. And rogues are supposed to be good at detecting traps.
what's that?
True.
Oh, sorry, I'm just looking at what sleight of hand does. Allows you to pick a pocket, conceal a handheld object, or perform le jeu de main. So what's that? I've read that word before as well. I've never, like, I've just always like been like, okay, whatever that means, and then carried on.
Is that French? Oui, oui.
I would assume so.
It's called that sleight of this French for sleight of hand.
So it's basically sleight. So are you telling me that it's literally sleight of hand?
Yeah, because it's domain, and domain is of hand. It's literally just the French version of it. It's like the French version of déjà vu.
No, because it is a French word.
Exactly, that's the point.
Yeah. It's skillful use of one's hands when performing or conjuring tricks. Sleight of hand, juggling. Wow. So it's literally just saying the same thing again. So they're just trying to be clever.
Yeah,
That's what we're saying. They're just trying to look like
it's an
they're clever.
American book, isn't it?
Yeah. So they have to make themselves feel better. Well, oh look, I know what this word means. The same as.
That's why they all use they all say this. No,
Voila?
no, they actually say voila.
Voila.
Oh, because they don't know how to say it.
Yeah, because
Because they're trying to sound like they know something, but they don't. Right. Okay. So I see what you mean. Because like investigation seems like the right one, but you would just well, yeah, but you're not using your dexterity to check for a trap, are you? You're using your intellect, which is why it's investigation.
that's the but that's the thing. It used to be an actual thief skill called detect
Yeah.
trap. It was dexterity based. Anyway, investigate. So I've got perception or investigation. Is it one of those where you get to choose?
Mm, yeah, actually, because perception allows you to use a combination of senses to notice something that's easy to miss. So you could use touch and sight and yeah, oh yeah, yeah, okay, either of those will do. Of course, it is definitely trapped.
Reliable.
So
Reliable.
initially, like at a first glance, even with your perception, which is already 19 anyway, or whatever it is now, like there's no locking mechanism that you can detect. However, as you kind of walk around the plinth or whatever you want to call it, and you like inspect it a bit more, you start to notice that the glass case itself looks like it can just be lifted off. However, as you start to get back around to the front of it, you notice that it looks slightly different at the front, and you detect a little trap that looks like some kind of wire trap, maybe, or something like that. I guess you could use sleight of hand to try and disarm it. I don't even know how that works. I'm guessing that's you just roll it straight from. Oh, mind.
Well,
Or can you use you can use your thieves'
thieves'
tools actually, whichever's
well, sleight of hand's actually higher, but I'll use that one.
It's easy. It's just a little wire. Oh, I mean, who can't just cut a little wire with a knife that they're definitely carrying all the time that's specifically for this job?
Yeah,
And
but
yeah, you just
I've got a set of nips as well that I could
yeah,
use.
you manage to just eke it out a little bit and snip it, and then you just lift the glass case off, and it's like that was easy. Don't even know why they bothered. But as you do lift it off, and you, I'm assuming, remove the gems, start stuffing them into your bag, or the hole, or whatever it is you're stuffing them into.
I want the red velvet box. I'm not what throw the bits of
Okay.
glass away.
Oh, you see, that's different though, because that is the trap.
All right.
Huh?
That's when you realise that is part of the trap. As you go to move that, you're like, oh.
What, the diamonds?
But you could potentially disarm it and remove the trap totally and take it all with you, if you wanted to.
I was only going to take the diamonds. I was joking about the box. Throw the worthless glass away. Take the box. Yeah.
Diamonds scatter across the floor. But yeah, so you have 3 very big,
Wait, you could
very expensive looking diamonds.
10 times with that.
I will just say, because I will probably forget to write it down, or to what I've told you. They are, you estimate, with all your vast knowledge within the group of buying and selling and using diamonds, worth about 5,000 gold each.
So they're not that expensive then.
Yeah, that's like the most expensive.
No, it's 25,000.
Is it?
Yep.
Is that the one you use for true restriction? Or is it not even that?
So I've just appraised them and just like, yeah. Just
hang on. I can't find. There's no gems on my table telling me you can go to. Hang on a minute. I've got nothing telling me you can go that high with gems.
Of course you can.
Oh, no.
Those are
Well,
just
I mean, I
standard
could
ones.
choose to. I could choose.
Yes, exactly.
To.
Because
Right,
there's no
I
room.
see. So I could have just.
You know, he's like, I choose not to because you motherfuckers have so much gold.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really. It was more like what they're going to use. I've rolled diamonds. What they're going to do? I know what they're going to do with diamonds.
I'm
They're
going
going to stick. They're going to stick them in circle.
Yeah. So now he's got. Now he's got
Yeah.
6, has he? If I put them on there,
I think so.
it doesn't. I have actually got a thing on his inventory saying how many diamonds he's got. He's got 2, so now he's got 5. So
Oh,
he needs
you
another,
make a little.
he needs
You
another
can make a
3.
diamond shape out of them.
He needs another 3 for his emblem.
Oh right, but you can make a diamond for now.
Well, yeah.
Make a diamond out of diamonds. Anyway.
Well, he's got to keep putting them round it.
Okay, right. So whilst Worm's doing that, I'm assuming Ember goes over to the other one whilst Worm goes over there, or do you follow him to make sure that he doesn't blow himself up with some kind of magic?
Yeah, I'm gonna, because I see him straying off.
You're like, oh, what's that? Oh, where's Worm?
Oh. I'm like, oh. Wait.
Vorak's going to wander off and poke at some books until somebody tells him that he shouldn't be poking at stuff. And there's all kinds of stuff there's all kinds of stuff floating around, on like various weaponry and stuff like that. But none of a lot of it's quite fancy and nice looking, but none of it's probably expensive.
Is it more like regal?
Yeah, a lot of it's not even sharpened properly and stuff like that because it's more just for display. And which Vorak finds out very quickly, and he's like, oh. What, now everything's a blunt weapon. Wait. Okay, so what is everybody else doing whilst Ember and Worm go and look at the diamond? I mean, you could just be like, I'm going to go and have a look at them as well. Or have a nosy around.
So this is like, can we see all, because it's a tower and we're on an elevator thing and the stairs, so I guess we can see all the way to the top?
Yes, from here you can see all the way up. It looks like it's a really long way up.
The sheriff's just standing in the middle going, stall, that's making me
It just keeps turning around and then falls over. Like a kid. Whoa.
I know. I like that.
What's Sir Gregory doing?
Well, after he was just standing there watching, and when Worm gives him the diamond, he just sort of just pushes them into his chest where they need to be, just rubbing his hand on them.
Okay. What are Borgin and Shin doing then whilst Worm and that are investigating that? Are you with them, having a look at what's there, or are you off wandering about looking at other things?
I am going right under the door because someone's ordered Chinese to my house for some reason, but they gave it the wrong door number. I'm gonna go investigate random things around the room.
Okay. Make an investigation check, if you would like.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean, other than at some point as you get close to this, noticing that looks like a set of wolf paws made into gloves. Other than that, and the fact that Worm's picking up diamonds, you don't really find. Oh, hang on. Yeah, no, not with either of those. You don't find anything else that looks like it's worth much to you. Oh, who was that? Was that Liam that dropped
hello,
out?
welcome back to D&D night. This is our first rolls.
Yeah, basically, you
Wow.
didn't really find much that seemed of any value or interest to you, apart from the wolf paw glove things that Ember has pointed out on magic, and you probably shouldn't go near just yet.
I don't know if it's trapped.
Okay,
Maybe
so
not.
you've got your diamonds as Sir Gregory's implanted them inside him. What's the next course of action?
Well, Ember's gonna like tell Worm about it. Like she didn't want to touch it, but she'll tell him that it's something magical in that case on the other side.
Okay.
Like that she sensed.
Yeah. So you can sense
Yeah.
something. There is something magical there, right in the area.
Mm-hmm.
Are you using an action to look at the aura?
Sure.
You can learn at School of Magic, and what else does it say? Oh, it just says you can learn at School of Magic, if any. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it just tells you the School of Magic. It didn't necessarily tell you what it does.
Yes. So it's
Yeah.
evocation, abjuration.
Right,
illusion.
okay. So what I would say is that as you get closer and it's pinging, you notice that there's two pings. Right, so there's a really strong one coming off the gloves. Yeah, and they're not encased or anything. They're just kind of sat, like, nicely displayed. And there's no casing over them or anything. And they're giving off a really strong aura. But something about the table or the display piece or whatever they're on is also giving off a magical presence. Why does it always have to be like, oh, look, it tells you what it does? Like, I don't know what fucking School of Magic things fit into. Just give me two Uno seconds. What was it gonna? Could find out. So
Since I'm feeling that, I'm gonna, tell Worm as, I'm guessing we're moseying along towards it.
yeah,
That I feel like there's something with the table or like underneath the glove thingies,
yep.
but I'm not sure what it is.
Well, I'm gonna look. So I can. So is it solid, this table, or is it like on the legs?
It's like well, I mean, obviously we're looking at drow aesthetic, so it's kind of flared at the bottom, obviously for support, then it goes like thin and it's all jaggedy and horrible, like drow shit with spiders carved into it and stuff. Then it opens out the top into it's just like a small table type thing, and then the container it's sat in looks like it's made of wood, maybe, or some kind of organic material. Quite like a dark wood, maybe, or something like that. And they are just sat in. They're kind of propped up on two like peg things, if you like to hold them in a displayed position. Hang on a minute.
Sorry, I just stuck my glasses into my headset, and it stabbed it, and then I couldn't take it off. So yeah, that was embarrassing.
Stuck.
So let me just try that again.
It's only embarrassing if you feel embarrassed.
It's only embarrassing if I tell people about it.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't have to do that.
I know, but I did.
Yeah. Okay. I would hang on a minute. Sorry, the School of Magic, because you did the thing. It would be probably evocation, I think. Right. So Right. So the magical item itself, the glove paw things that are giving off a sense of magic, feel more in line with like magical objects that have been enhanced in some way, right? So you've got loads of those in the group, yeah. Like every time you put on like detect magic, you have to blank out the rest of the fucking group because they're all just pinging everywhere.
My
But it's more like kind of in line. What's your arcana? Your base arcana thingy? What all?
+7.
+7. I would say that with your sensitivity to magic, you'd say it feels like something like more on a par with the weapons like the twins are carrying or Worm's carrying, or Sir Gregory's carrying.
Oh.
Feels more like it in that kind of area. But there's no like as to what type of magic it is or what school it fits into. It's just
So I get a feeling that it's powerful.
yeah, it's quite a powerful item. But the whatever magic it is that's on the table feels like it's I'm assuming it's evocation. I can't really.
That's all right.
Hang on, I might be wrong. No.
So Gregory's weapon that he's got out at the moment, shedding all this light, is it actually got a physical blade?
Well,
It's a blade of radiant energy, isn't it?
yeah.
So if he pushes these things to the floor with the end of his two-handed sword, would he be able to push it?
Well, I would say no because you keep talking about it passing through things.
Right. So
it either cuts people in half every time you stab them or whatever, or it doesn't and it just zips through them. So and you've kind of lent more towards it passes through them. So I'd say no, it doesn't.
Fair enough.
Have like a physical presence in that sense. So no, fuck you. You're not cheating it. Also, I'd make it blow up twice as hard in your face. Right. Yes. So it's definitely an evocation spell. It doesn't tell you about anything about how powerful it is or anything like that, does it?
No. Just
Yeah.
school.
So there's something. So Worm, I'd say looking it over, you can't find any kind of physical trap. Or anything like that. Because I'm assuming that's what Worm's going to do. He's going to be looking for traps.
Yeah, that's
and
what that roll was.
It doesn't matter what. Oh right, yeah, okay, yeah. So there's you can't detect any physical traps or anything like that. It just looks like it's all in place. Ember, as your. Oh yes, okay. So Ember, if you want to, you could make an Arcana check.
Yeah, sure.
And see if you can find out more details about what's going on with it.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No. Not really picking up anything else with that, fortunately. There's some kind of trap around it.
Ooh.
The charges inside weapons now work.
Oh, good. Oh, so that must have just been a thing that they hadn't got working then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
I thought you came up with a brilliant idea. I was like,
Yeah. What are we going to do together?
Because the brilliant idea I've got is one of the things that I've got in the bag of holding.
oh.
Which is the Wand of Secrets. So I'm not going to use it. I've just remembered I've got that. It detects traps. Anyway,
I'll give you too many good fucking toys and forget about that. The fact that I've given them to you. You can literally tell me anything at this point. I'll be like, did I? Okay.
You'd be like,
we've had this
Yeah, I
one for
did do
absolutely
that.
ages, and we're just like, what do we
Yeah.
do with this? We've got no need for it because and it's like, oh yeah, that thing that does thing about traps.
I'm just looking at my spells and
Mage
Yeah,
hand.
actually, I'll have a look to see what I'll see if Anya's
Mage
got.
hand. Let Ember pick it up with mage hand
I don't think I have mage hand.
while we're all stood further away.
Um, we'll see what.
No, I was wondering if we had like dispel magic or some bullshit.
Oh,
Well,
no.
at least she's smarter than me.
Yeah, but I mean, all she really gets from it is that it seems like it's really powerful.
What's the other ping or the big ping?
The whatever whatever the spell is on the table seems quite powerful. It's about what she gets from that with that. Which is slightly more than you got, but then you probably assumed it would be, considering there's an item sat there that looks really nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't have that. Why don't I have any of that?
You haven't got
What's that?
mage hand.
I don't have mage hand either.
Wow.
I know, it's crazy.
Staple. It's all about
Can't
fire and
even
stuff.
find.
Isn't there like Oh no, I don't think there is. That might
I
be.
think it's probably one of the things you choose, and I didn't choose.
I didn't know if there was like isn't there like a fire hand spell or something? Or I don't know if that's the same as mage hand though. Might be something completely
No, I
fucking.
was looking for dispel magic if I had that, but none of my casters have that. Because why would I?
Yeah, why would you?
Because that makes it dispel magic. Right, Worm just says those would look good on you, Shin.
Uh,
What would Shin do if that was said?
Edith is confused, normal, confused look. Like what?
Them wolf paw glove thingies that are magic, they'd look good on you, surely.
Ember's like, isn't that your whole aesthetic? You're like, rah, thing.
I'm a wolf.
You wanted me
Yeah,
to dress
she
up
does
like
the
a
thing
wolf.
with the hands. She's like, wow.
Well, you keep transforming into one anyway. Well, you don't.
Yeah, because you're scared to.
Because every time I
Next one.
do, I get like shit kicked out of us.
Well, that's your problem to deal with. That's your cross to bear. When we kill you for trying to kill one of us again, and nail you to a cross.
Haha,
That's a bit
nailed it.
too on the nose. That.
I was making sure that you understood what I was saying. I'm doing what Americans do in all their comedy shows. Do you know where they make the joke and you go, "Ha, that was funny," and then they make sure that you understood the joke by repeating it and giving you every fucking detail to make sure you fucking understood the joke for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think you nailed it.
Yeah.
Tish there, Liam.
I wasn't going to give him anyway.
Well,
No, I have nothing to actually deal with the music. I don't know if Anya has.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's what I was doing. Right. Got Thorn Whip. No, Thorn Whip. Is that the one that?
Let me whip it.
Thorns that lashes out command toward a creature within range. Oh, that only makes an attack. What's the So we're trying to get it off there, right? I'm assuming the idea that's floating around the group at the minute is a way to get them off there without touching them, or to somehow disarm whatever the spell is, and nobody's got dispel magic. That's awful. That's a fucking awful situation to be in with a group with magic users in it. Although there's only 2 magic users, if it'd be fair. I don't think druids get dispel magic, do they? She could summon an elemental.
Like, could Borgin use Gust to try, like, push them off?
So-
farted off.
Could Borgin what? Sorry.
Use gust. To push it off.
Oh, that's. I mean, yeah, you could try. I guess.
Devil.
Yeah, it rolled in D&D Beyond. I know that.
Nah, it's just a DC strength save. I don't know how you're gonna fucking pull that off.
You don't have to save
It's the
it.
strength
On
of the
something like
box.
that. You don't have to do a skill. If you just decide that that'd work, you just say it worked. You don't have to do a skill.
Okay. Where's everybody stood when he does this?
I don't know.
Well,
Ember's
Sir
doing
Gregory was
exactly
stood on the
work.
other side because he was messing with his
Right, so
spiders.
so it's on here, right? So where like Borak wandered off over here somewhere to look at some fucking weapons or some shit on the wall.
Shark was in the middle of the teleporter going, ah!
Oh yeah, Shark's fallen on her ass. Anya's probably around here somewhere
Yeah.
because she's been looking at it. So I'm guessing, like, do you say I'm going to try this and then everybody backs up, or what? Is I guess is what I'm saying.
Worm was
Like-
stood over there because he was looking at it, and
Yeah, Ember was probably with him.
Gregory was over there because he was.
Yeah,
sticking his
and Ember's
finger in.
over there looking at it. Right, so Borgin, before you cast Gust from where you're stood now, do you warn the rest of them to back away because you're going to try something, or do you just like go, I know what I can do?
I go, I have an idea.
Okay, Anya's going to go, okay.
Oh boy! Come on, worm.
Right, when were you staying there?
I'm waiting for him to say what he's going to do.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna blow it off.
Oh.
Worm sniggers a bit and then
Oh.
steps away then and says, "Go on then, let's see how you blow it off."
I thought you were gonna say be practicing with Shin, but okay.
Well, we were all thinking it. No one said it.
One.
Okay, yeah, it does. It knocks the pedestal over. The worm backed away, did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so wherever you were, like, I don't know, there or something. And you did it from that range, and you knocked it over, okay?
Yay!
And they fall off, and they tumble to the ground about here. And it seems to have worked, yeah. Hang on a second before you do anything else.
Holy
I just need to double check something.
Oh fuck.
Okay, that's what I needed to know, so... Oh, okay. Yep. So, they've landed on the floor about there. What would you like to do?
I turned to everyone going, see, it worked. Now what?
Sure.
Oh, you're not going to go pick them up?
Like we said, they're on the floor. He's like, now what?
Yeah. Well, now what is you pick the things up?
Is that thing still pinging? Because it's in my range still. Is it still?
Well, no. Actually, I forgot that you had that active for a second there. No, that isn't. There is what you sense is a shift in the spell. The spell is now a lot bigger and contains a lot larger area that looks something more like, if I can make this bloody work. To you, but nobody else, it looks something more like that.
Okay.
Borgin goes to pick him up.
Yeah. All right, so Borg can get like.
So, Ember's doing what Ember does. She stutters and goes, "Wait, there's something wrong."
yeah, but Borgin turns around and puts him on and goes, "Rawr."
Thinks he's a fucking furry. All right, okay.
No,
All right.
that's wrong. It shifted. It was. Well, I tried to tell him.
Ken just in the back, just shaking his head and just looking around.
Right, just so that you're aware going forward, in case you decide to move your character randomly. Yeah, Borgin, you can't pass that line. So as you go to make your way back to the rest of the group, you get here and you just seem to hit some kind of fucking invisible barrier. Hang on a minute. I don't know if 2 seconds. Okay, yeah, you can hear everything that everybody else is saying. So you're like going rah rah rah. Then you just kind of like you walked into a glass door that you didn't know was there or something.
Oh no! This is... I tried to tell him, but that the shift happened as soon as the gloves were off.
Yeah, basically, as soon as the table fell over and the gloves fell off, the bell. Well, you assume it activated. Whatever was on there, it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure your thing worked, Shin. No, I mean Borg. Stop. Was he just doing the rah rah?
I don't know if anybody would recognise the spell. You can make an Arcana check actually, see if you recognise what it might be now that it's activated. 2 seconds.
A little bit better.
Okay. 1 minute. Does Ember? Right. Okay. So you don't know for sure, Ember.
No.
Probably Sir Gregory as well. Actually, I mean, Sir Gregory's probably come across something similar to this in his many adventures. I would say with the Arcana checks that you've made, that you can deduce that it's like some kind of force cage trap type thing. You've come across those before. If you haven't, you've either read about them, Ember, or possibly come across stuff like that in the past, Sir Gregory. Or possibly both of you have read and come across things like that. But yeah, at the moment, your best guess is that it's probably some kind of force cage.
Can you do like pantomime things on the glass? Because he can't go.
You can hear him.
Yeah.
You can still talk to each other. It doesn't even.
Yeah, but I know.
Oh right, yeah. That's just like a mime in a box. Right, Organ. You've walked into a fucking invisible wall. What are you gonna do?
People, something's not right.
Right. Vorek's gonna start laughing.
Like, steps here, he's like, I told you something was wrong.
But clearly, you didn't say it loud enough.
Anya is going to ask, what's her intelligence? It's about average. Like, can we sense how high it goes?
I don't know, can I?
Yeah, it's about 10 feet high.
10 feet.
It's quite low and flat. So, like, in terms of how wide it is, it's quite low and flat to the floor, sort of thing. But it's still taking up quite a considerable amount of space.
It's about 10 feet.
Wow! Don't yawn.
Why not?
What happens
Does it feel
if
like
I
there's
take them
a
off?
roof on it?
What? Say that again. Right, 2 people spoke at once.
Liam first.
What
Go on,
happens
Liam.
if I take them off?
Don't know what happens if you take them off.
I took them off and I put them on the floor.
Okay, and then what are you gonna do?
Eh.
Nope, you're not.
Oh shit.
Because you just he thinks he's really clever and just smacks his head into it. Got broken.
Because he said there was 2 pings, Liam. There was one from the gloves and one from the thing. And you blew the thing off and something activated.
Yeah, the gloves are still. Actually, you can't detect the gloves anymore. I don't think.
Oh.
Well, only because, but you can't detect any of the magical items on Borgin either,
Oh.
which is another
Oh no!
No. I mean, that's like force cages do that. They
Okay. I was like, have all the magical
yeah,
items
that'd have been
gone
funny, wouldn't it?
missing?
No, they're not going to disable. They're not going to
He doesn't
disable their
have
little
that, does
trinket,
he?
are they?
Hmm.
But you figure that the cage, because Anya's like, can he climb out the top, sort of thing? Then if it's only 10 feet high. But
Does he have the spider thing?
oh, I don't know actually.
Said
It's a
Borg.
good point. No, I know he took him off,
No,
didn't he?
it's a Shin or Shin has
I
them,
thought
doesn't he?
Borgen took him off for some reason.
Yeah, I think Shin has them. The spider walking.
Yeah.
Sleepies.
You gather that you wouldn't be able to get out the top of it anyway. It's like all the way around, sort of thing.
So it is actually a cube.
So yeah, basically, but like a low flat one.
Shark's like, oh shit's happening. She's like, stop being puzzled about this tile tower. She's like, he's like, whoa, what's going on? Whoa, what's Thomas done now?
Okay, so Ember, if you could make an investigation check, I think would probably be the best, or possibly perception, whichever's better for you, I guess. Because again, it's a bit similar to Worm's thing, because you're looking for. Oh, okay. Yeah. There are only 4 other pings in the room, but they're quite low. However, they also feel like evocation, and they seem to be on so in the bookcases around the room. Yeah. Actually, one of them, Vorex stood right next to you now. Can you make? Actually, that's a really good investigation. So I'll leave it at that. There are where Vorex stood now. He's kind of poking at what looks like some kind of pole arm. And as you look around, like that's giving off like a kind of low sense of something, or something in that area is. And as you look around, you notice that there are 3 other pole arms in the same places around the room. They're giving off the same, or something in the area of those pole arms is given. You assume now that you've looked around the room. Are you seeing them all in the same place, or something? There's maybe some connection there.
I'm gonna give everyone else that information about what I'm feeling, and seeing, because you can see them.
Oh, so Borat goes, "What this?" Right,
Yeah.
and he grabs the pole arm and pulls it off the rack that it's on, and Borgen is pushed in because it gets smaller.
the cage gets smaller.
Yep. So it does. Oh no! I'll just move the whole fucking thing. I don't mean to do that. So it's. Oh no! Not that one. It's not there. Hang on. It's not there. It's not there. It's. But with the fuck off. You know what I mean? It just like moved inwards back towards the pedestal, but everything's fucking moving together now. All right. So it's done that. And Morgan, you just feel yourself getting shoved straight back into the center. You're like, yeah.
Wait.
Do I just get back up on my feet and also then get shifted back? I pushed.
Yeah,
back.
you basically get shunted 5 feet in that direction and pushed into the pedestal with the gloves on the floor and everything. Just shoot.
Wait. So Ember's like, because she sees this happening as well, doesn't she?
Yeah, because you can sense the outline of it, sort of thing. Yeah.
And she's like, wait, something happened. Maybe if we're not careful, that will crush him? I don't know, but...
Vorik grins. Starts. He's like, should I put it back? He just starts waving it around him. Yeah, it's like this. Just so that I can remember, because I'll forget if I don't. I'm just gonna. So there's one there where Vorek is. There's one over in this direction. One in this direction, and I can't fucking see the bottom of the map. Of course I can't. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be the bottom of the map, does it? It doesn't have to be accurate. And there's one like that direction.
Okay.
That's just to remind me. So yeah. Oh, hang on. Did that even mark where Borat? What? Oh, it did.
Yep. So she's gonna be like, put it back and let's try another one. Let's see what happens.
Oh. So yeah, Borat was like, oh, okay, and puts it back.
So what happens when he puts it back? This is
Oh, yeah, sorry, hang on. Yeah, so that with that, you notice, obviously Borgen doesn't because he's stuck in the cage. But you notice that it does seem to... It enlarges as is. And then kind of goes back to... Yeah, that shape.
okay. She's gonna go just because she's closer to see what happens. She's gonna go over to the one on here. I'm just checking. And she's gonna. Can she even lift it off? Is it heavy?
Sorry, what? Who's over
Oh,
there?
her.
Ember.
Ember.
Yeah, right, so you go over and pick up... Hang on, I'm on the right. So you go and pick up the one here, did you say?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, yeah. So when you do that, it gets bigger. So if you're stood, let's say there, and you pick it up, like you kind of like, it's heavy, but you're not that weak. And it expands by... Oh god, it's not going to do it. But it gets fucking bigger. By the same amount, it got smaller, roughly.
So 1 square.
Yeah, I'm not going to keep fucking changing it every time round.
Okay. Fine. Let me just take some notes.
Okay, so someone's gonna have to move through that one then. Put that one back
Yeah, so she does that. She puts it back
and move that one.
shrinks to its original size.
And you can do that.
Which one?
Yeah. Oh, no, not if I'm not on the right layer, she can't. So she wanders down here and she picks it up. And doesn't seem to make any difference.
So it stays where it is now.
Yep.
And Sir Gregory will then walk over to that one.
So Anya's gonna put hers back down.
Yeah.
Hang on. Okay, so Vorax, Embers, and Anya's are all back on the rack, right?
Yep.
Right. Okay. When Sir Gregory picks his up, Ember, you notice that the intensity of the spell seems to drop.
Oh, that seems good. That seems good.
Okay, so then he moves it rather than just leaving it there. He moves it this way.
Okay.
So what happens when he reaches there?
Nothing much. You just yeah. It doesn't. Sorry. Okay. So the distance at the moment doesn't seem to be making any difference.
And what about there?
Still no difference.
So it's just weakened a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. So the power of the spell seems to have lessened somewhat.
Okay.
Make an Arcana. If you make an Arcana check, Ember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it seems to like be. It's hard to tell, but the power of the spell seems to reduce by about half when Sir Gregory lifted that.
Okay, but it's still.
And it's still. He doesn't see if it's made any. If it's changed at all, it's not something you're able to notice or detect.
Okay. Hey, Morgan, do you like this? Try to touch it. Try to touch Sir Gregory.
So Gregory touches the force cage with the pole arm.
Okay. There is a small flash of energy. That kind of outlines this cage to it. Like, so for that brief moment, it kind of outlines it to everybody else. But then, there doesn't seem to have had any kind of effect whatsoever, negative or positive. It just seems to have almost like a recognition type thing.
like, oh, look, it's here.
Yeah, sort of. It doesn't like there was definitely some kind of interaction, but what that was, you can't detect at this point.
Okay, interesting. Um,
Anya,
Smart
can
man.
she pick up hers again
Yep.
while Sir Gregory's over there?
Yep.
Uh,
Okay. The spell seems to return to its former state
Right, and
when
then
she lifts hers off.
when she puts it back down again.
It goes back. It goes back to about where it was before. Yeah, it seems weaker again.
we trial and erroring this.
But
Are we trial and erroring this?
well, I don't know. What are you doing?
Oh, we want to
Oh,
try and
dear,
cancel
Peter.
it, don't we?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, what else can we do?
I don't know.
Well, next time bring somebody that can dispel magic. Obviously,
Yeah, no.
What
that's the simple
if
answer, isn't it? Isn't that? Oh no, it's counter spell you've been throwing around. Not dispel magic. Well, there you go. Lesson learned.
only 10 feet high, you said?
Yes, but it's capped.
Box.
It's like it's a box sort of thing, essentially.
Oh, got that. So it's going to be
Yeah.
fun then.
That's why
Yeah,
I was
you're not climbing over it, or no one's flying in and scooping you out.
That's why I was talking about your spider climbing slippies.
What if, I know it sounds daft, you get the two pole arms, stand them up, like,
There's 4.
well, we get the four, they get two stand up, one along the bottom, and one on top, to make a little doorway. See if any makes like a little gateway. Like a little door.
Because we're worried about moving them. Because we moved one of them and it would have crushed you.
Yeah,
That's really why we've not done it.
that's one of the first things I said. It was like, is it gonna crush him? If we move
Wait. If I go inspect the podium, I put the podium back to how it was,
Okay.
and I put the gloves back in the thing, then what happened?
Nothing.
What's happened? The spell trap has been triggered, right? And now you're
Yeah,
in.
No,
Hey.
he's you know
I know, but I'm just
reset. He might have
saying.
been able
So
to reset the trap and put them back.
the
But no,
idea is you don't just like get to go scot free because you tried to steal something. So you're stuck in this until we can figure a way out.
Okay, so I put the gloves on, and I start scratching against the walls.
Hang on a minute. Ember's having a
Cat.
thought. Just while you are all, not Ember. Fucking hell. I'm not playing Ember. I'm playing Anya.
I was like, am I? Am I having a thought? Just the one?
Well, don't tell me what my character's doing. Oh no, it won't work anyway. Sorry, I was just thinking that like, the Earth Elemental can burrow, but I don't know whether she can carry anybody that's alive through. But also, she can't burrow through worked stone, which is what you're stood on. So that's not going to help, even if that would have worked.
If it was soil.
Okay.
Wait.
This is one of those that's really fucking difficult because I know what you need to do. And as a player, I'm sat here going, come on, let's do it and move on to the next bit. But then I'm also sat here going, I can't. Because he doesn't, Vorak doesn't know what to do. He's just like, can I crush him? What happens if he dies?
And my brain is like, Mississippi Dimension Door, but I don't have Dimension Door.
I would say, oh shit. Hang on a minute.
Did I just big brain since you said, oh shit?
Well, Vorak can Thunderstep
You can do the jumpy thing.
twice, and he hasn't used it yet. But I don't know what Thunderstep. I don't know if I can carry anybody. I think I can.
Yeah, you can. You did with Torby, remember?
Yes. So I'm assuming that means I can.
Stampeding animals in the north.
Yeah.
You did a thing with Torby.
I just want to double check though, because I could be. could have. I mean, I think if I did do it, then I probably would. You can bring along an object, yeah. Which is what a person is when I pick it up, because I can use it as a weapon. Therefore, it's an object.
It's an improvised weapon, goddammit.
Right, hang on a minute. Now we have to do this. Oh. Yeah, okay. Without even thinking to stop and ask anybody else whether it could possibly work, if this is a force cage, Vorak does attempt to thunderstep into it. So there's a huge amount of fucking noise, and then Vorak hitting the fucking wall there. And being knocked flat on his ass. Like, oh! Fuck! Oh!
Is he like bleeding his face?
Yeah, apparently that's not going to work.
Troy goes over and goes, Papa. Well, I don't know what you're trying to do, but I guess it was good. You're okay.
Ow. Ow.
It's fine. Here, and she fishes up some cloth from her bag and just goes, "Yeah, hold that on your face. It's fine."
Does she do that thing where you like, you know, when you try and help somebody up and then you pull the hairs under their armpit because like it's your brother at the end of the day, and you still got to fuck with him. So I'll help you up. Ow.
Bro. So I'm guessing from that.
Can I ask a question?
I mean, yeah.
This is a specific question. Is it a cage or is it a box?
It is a box. As far as you can tell, there doesn't seem to be any breaks in it or bars type areas. It seems to be solid.
I'm gonna be right 2 seconds.
Which, yeah, okay. Oh. What, are you thinking you could just pass him some food and then leave him until we finished?
No, it wasn't that.
Or turn him into something smaller. Ooh.
No.
Oh no, it's a fucking box.
Well, it doesn't matter if you made it as a box, not a cage, then I can't. Well, I was gonna poke the portable hole through. You could get in it, and I just pull the hole back through. But
yeah.
you can't if you said it's not a cage.
No, sorry.
I'm back.
Could have made it a cage, but I didn't. What a dick.
I know.
Because I'd have let you have that. What a dick. What happens if you open? That's what. Oh, it won't make any difference. But this is not a different pocket in space, is it?
No.
It's just an area of force. Oh, I can't believe you haven't got a fucking dispel magic. Oh, it can't. It can't be anyway. Actually, so it wouldn't make any fucking difference. I mean, you could have dispelled the original anyway.
Could have probably spelled what was on it.
Ooh. Ooh. I mean.
I don't like it.
Hang on a minute. Well, Liam, why don't you ask the group?
Technically, I could use the wish from my sword to get out.
Mm-hmm.
I do get the charge back.
No, you don't.
Chance.
No, I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
Not with wish spells.
Yeah, this property cannot be used again until the next dawn.
Yes,
Are
but
you
you
sure that's
can't
the
use
wish?
another wish. But you can't. They never recharge. It's got three wishes, or is it 4? Whatever. But you cannot recharge them. They're just.
Yeah, it doesn't reach out. That doesn't reach out. The ability to use another of the wish spells
I got one
is
charge.
available to you again the next day. How many How many wishes have you got?
He has 3.
You got 3. Fucking
I thought
hell.
it was 4.
It was 1. Damn it! Am I gonna have to find my notes? Somebody must have taken. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna trust you lot.
3 or 4, it doesn't really
Hold
matter. That's
on.
fine.
Right, so you've got loads of wishes. That's fucking dangerous. Like if you had one wish spell, that's a lot to fucking use to get him out there when there might be a way of getting him out there without using it.
Does anyone remember where the fuck we
But
got
you haven't
it?
given us any clues. We've not
You
got
did!
anything to go
You
on.
fucking things have happened. You just don't.
But you've
do-
not made it obvious. You've just made it go
Oh, I'm
weaker, and it's
sorry.
like we're still stuck. It's
Oh,
like
fucking next time I'll get it off the back of a fucking cereal packet. That's
No,
for
no,
fucking
no.
4-year-olds. And you still won't
I'll-
fucking get it.
that's what we need. Because at the moment, it's like, well, what we've done doesn't work. So
I will point
I
out,
thought
last
we
time
were really
we got
smart.
into a square room, a small square room, and Doc had to literally hand us how to get out.
That is true.
Um,
Yeah, that is very, very true. But I'm not going to do that.
Did he?
Yeah, we were like, this doesn't work. Because if you do this fucking thing, it will work.
Yeah, well,
Did he?
Yeah.
When?
I don't know what to
How the
say.
fuck does he remember that?
No, because he obviously enjoys D&D. But he's right.
Let's see.
He did have to
So,
spoon feed it to us last time. Oh, for fuck's sake! Well, I don't know how else to. I don't know what else to fucking do to make it obvious without just telling you what to do.
Right, so if we moved the one from... Hang on.
right, so if we move that one, it shrinks. If we move
Yep.
that one, it resets. If we move that one, it makes it on half power, and if we move it on that one, it makes it bigger. That's all we've got. I'm like, right.
Well, okay. Hang on. Right. So, when you lift this one, it reduces the power by half. When you lift this one in combination with that one, it stops it from. It negates what happened.
So,
However, if you lift this one, as all you know is if you lift this one on its own, it doesn't do anything, or it doesn't seem to do anything if you just lift that one on its own.
we have to lift the other ones. We're so smart. Brother, I know what will make you feel better. Go back and lift up the thing.
So technically, if we shrink
Okay.
it and then knows the effect, then technically I'm out then.
What? Say that again.
Oh no, I can move with it, don't I? No.
No, what did he say?
Nothing. If I'm here and someone picks up the shrink and then null effect at the same time, that means it'll shrink, but then it won't go back. That means I'll be out.
No, because you got pushed back
God damn it.
when it shrunk.
Trying to fucking. Right. I'm trying to figure out what he was saying there. So.
No, he's trying to jump the gap between the shrink. That's what he was
Right,
doing.
okay.
When it
Right,
shrunk
anyway,
the last
Vorak's going to
time.
pick his up, and it's going to shrink again and push Borgen back to there. And at that point, there's a little flash of energy because Sir Gregory's pole arm is no longer in touch with it.
It's the strength then.
What? Oh, yeah, sorry, the strength is still reduced as it was before.
Amber's gonna pick up hers.
What?
Yeah, you don't have to keep doing
Yeah. I can't pick it up now. Damn it, there we go. I do.
What happens if you lift them all off the wall though?
So no, but you can find Anya picks hers up, and the cage goes back to where it was, and it's still at half strength.
As Ember lifts hers as well. So all of them are.
And Embers lifts hers. It.
Huh?
Hang on. Right, hang on. Fuck's sake. Right, so Gregory picked his up, then Vorak shrunk it, and then Anya picked hers up, and it went back to the normal size. Right. Right, then Ember picked hers up, and it's bigger again. So Sir Gregory gets pushed back. And it's now that fucking. big. And actually, I think Sharog gets pushed back as well. Sharog pushing against it, like, no, fuck you!
It's like a rabid dog.
Yeah.
Um,
So they're all off the wall, right? And the order you've picked them up in, right, is
was,
Sir Gregory, Vorak,
uh,
Anya, and then Ember. So what happened is the power reduced. Yeah, it shrank. Then it went back to normal size, but with the power still reduced. Yeah, and then it went bigger again.
so it's a combination. I'm guessing it's a combination. Oh no.
What if?
Oh, fucking hell. What I would say is that Liam's idea had merit.
Which idea? Which one? The other one?
There you go, Jay.
When he said, like, oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, alright. Shin suggests that that you all put your fucking thingies back down.
Put him back down.
Right, Ember picks hers up first.
Ember, up.
Okay.
Right. Which makes it bigger, so now it's still the full size. He tells Borgin to walk to the edge of it.
Borgin to the edge. Wow.
He's having a fucking beautiful mind moment. Oh no. No, not the. Hang on a minute.
That is the edge.
Yeah, it is now, but it's not. Hang on.
Yeah.
Because it's gone bigger. Right, so it expands out to the biggest size, whichever it fucking. I can't remember what it fucking was now. So it's like that, right? So Ember's picked hers up, so Gregory's put his back down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Borgin's now stood at the edge.
Yes.
Yeah. And he tells right, so you tell Ember to pick hers up and to touch the fucking square with it.
Ember, touch the square with your pole arm.
Right, there's a flash. Okay. Yes, correct.
Does it make my horns tingle?
Right. Now, so Gregory needs to pick his up, you say.
Gregory, pick it up.
And then
Yeah.
he brings his, and it dims and it goes down to half strength and he walks back and touches his side with it.
Yes, you touch that side of that one.
Right. And then you say, Ember. No, sorry, Ember's already doing hers. Anya,
And
you need
yeah,
to pick yours up now.
up and do the
And
exact same
nothing
thing on yours.
changes. It just seems to stay the same. For some weird fucking reason. Oh, no, it doesn't, sorry. No, it shrinks back to its original size a little bit. Wait. Yeah, so Borgin gets pushed back to there. Because it gets shrunk back to its original size. And then you say, Vorak, now you.
Vorak.
And then when Vorak comes over
you-
and he touches it with it, it shrinks back to the original size the cage was at, and Borgin is on the outside of the cage.
Oh, no, so I actually had... Okay,
And Shin is the MVP.
I think the Shin was like, you know what, I'll just tell him how to do it.
Yeah, I'm fed up of messing around now. It's been I had enough fun laughing at Borgin.
Smart.
What?
You could have told us so earlier.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone's like, "Fuck's sake, Shin! Why'd you have to save that for so long?" And now there's a little fucking case. in
I
there.
found it funny that he was trapped in the invisible box and couldn't get out.
Fair enough.
Oh, he was imitating you. Go, rah, rah.
But what I would point out is that Borgin's left the fucking gloves.
Oh no, no, you picked them up. picked them up.
Okay.
You picked
I'll
them
let.
up.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it because it took you so fucking long. You'd have been here to be fair, you would have been trial and error and probably all fucking night to
I'm
work that one.
curious, actually. Hang on.
What?
What? What did he say?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I was curious.
Morgan could have done it.
No, you only got it because you critted, which you really shouldn't have done. But you know, you had a beautiful mind moment, so it's fine.
I was very.
If not, somebody at some point would have got the fucking roll for it. I'm sure.
Worm just says, "What the fuck was all that about then? And how did that work?"
Pretty gloves.
Don't know.
Ember's just like, magic? The fuck
I
do
mean,
I
I'm
know?
literally looking around at everyone and like, how did that work? Could somebody explain that to me?
Jin goes, big brain. And this is where Bones is going to turn around and shoot me, isn't he, with that crossbow.
Big brain.
Uh,
I don't know. It worked.
weird drow magic.
I found it. It worked. That's what matters. Where the fucking... Oh, right there. Okay.
Right. Okay. So from this point onwards, nobody touch anything.
I wasn't planning on touching anything, even though it's
Is-
very tempting because there's a lot of things to touch and look at.
Is
Yeah,
that-
but shiny.
Were you just glaring at Borgen there while cuddling his gloves?
No?
I'm not touching the
just looking at the
gloves.
looks.
They're supposed to be for Shin, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Worm's
You're not
concerned,
the wolf.
and the only one person who could touch anything without dying is obviously Worm. So
Yeah, so from now on, no one touch anything until we've figured out what's going on with it. Right, okay, so...
have we got to go back on the lift, or do we walk? Have we got to walk up the steps?
Oh my fucking god!
What's that?
I can't pick it up. Alright, there it is. I can't pick it up to delete it because I can't see it when I click on it.
Okay.
They actually need jump gate.
No, I don't. Stupid. I don't even like it.
I know.
I don't know, actually. I'm not tried using it. The last one I tried to open was like, oh, use jump gate. And I was like, I need time to look at
So
that.
you don't want it because, you know, it said, use it, please.
Yeah, let's take a minute, and you can all get your heads back into. Then we'll start moving up the tower. Yes, you're gonna have to go by foot up the rest of the tower, apparently. However, it's full of nice, pretty things.
No, it isn't.
Right,
Clearly.
it's full of not
Clearly
nice, pretty
not.
things. It's full of pretty things that are a pain in the ass to everybody.
Ooh.
I haven't accidentally deleted any players, have I, when I was doing all that shit? No. Right. I'll be back in,
No, we're all...
I don't know, 5-10 minutes. I'm just going to make a drink.
I can do a thing. Be right back.
Ooh. making your way up the staircase. Is that the next move, I guess?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So you'll start making your way up the staircase, and as you are on your way up, I'm assuming Ember is. Is there anybody else that's going to be keeping an eye out for any books that they might want to peruse at a later date? And obviously, Ember, you've still got your magic thing going, although we're going to assume that you're keeping that up somehow. Otherwise, it's going to run out already. It took you more than 10 minutes to figure that out. I guess
half a day.
and you'll be keeping an eye out for anything that's kind of
Maybe mushroom related.
yeah, or anything like that.
Cultivator, no, Underdark cultivation. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm. Right. So you will make your way up to the next platform, which I will do nicely for you now. So, or to the first platform, I should say, not the next one, because you haven't been to one yet, have you? So. Nope, that was not what I wanted. Not that last one. Probably bigger than that, actually. Let's go like that. There we go. Okay. Why does it keep changing colour every time I fucking click on this thing? That's what I want to know. Right. So that's the staircase and the sides it curves into. Because awesome artwork. That's why. And then I'll just change. I'll put all of that. Oh no, it's not gonna let me. Okay. Is Leon back yet? No. Okay. Okay. If you do an investigation check as you're walking up, as you're passing by, I'm guessing it's going to be like more of a quick look around to see what's available, sort of thing. But or you can spend a bit longer and do a proper investigation check and take advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously with your magic pinging as well.
Yeah.
Right. Hang on a minute. Right. Right. So we're going up. All right. You're traveling that direction. All right. That's the way the staircase goes up. Because that's anti-clockwise, and everything the drow do is backwards, right? So.
Motherfuckers.
I don't know. Because that's the direction you're going. You're going up the stairs in that direction.
Okay.
Who's? I mean, it doesn't really matter the marching order, I guess. But eventually, you're all going to make your way up to here somehow.
Okay.
Right. So, Ember, can you roll a D100 for me, please?
Yes, sir, can.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, that's not the one I was looking at. It's that thing with all the tabs again. I started off with one tab open, and now I've got. Oh, it's not too bad tonight. I've only got 9 open. What did you just fucking roll? Was it 85?
85. Yeah.
Oh, look at me with a memory. Memory.
No.
Okay, so you find a tome on the way up with it gives off can't find it now. I've lost it. Oh, okay, so you do. There's one that's giving off like a kind of slight magic aura, but it kind of makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable.
Oh no.
So it's titled in actually, what languages do you read?
Let me see. I at least speak Infernal, Draconic, and Common.
Okay, so you wouldn't be able to read the title, or yeah, no, you wouldn't be able to. Does anybody read? 2 seconds. Another tab. Um. Um. Right. Okay. What's the Drow language? Is it just Is it Undercommon? Undercommon? Or do they have their Why can't?
My phone. It's not here, so I don't know. I thought it was just undercommon or deep speech.
Oh,
not
mate.
deep speech.
No, it's not because that's a different one. Is it just out? Is it just out? I know they have their own language, don't they? Specifically, or they used to. I don't know if they still do in 5e.
It's okay. So
Come on.
my sword speaks Abyssal, Common,
speaks.
Elvish, and Undercommon. So because
Right.
it's a Drow weapon, I would guess it's Undercommon.
Yeah.
Undercommon and Elvish, that's what.
Yeah.
I
It'll be
heard.
Undercommon and Elvish. Right. So this is written in Undercommon. So I'm assuming Worm's the
can
only
read
one that
that.
can translate that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I know that he speaks undercommon?
What?
Does she know that he speaks undercommon?
Oh, what Ember? Oh, I don't know actually. That's a good point. Well,
As you pick it up, he says that's just the. Then he says what the title of it is.
I'd say like you could probably be like, what does anybody know what this says?
Yeah.
So Worm tells you that is beyond the studies of the vermicelli mentali or mind worms.
Study for mind worms.
Basically, there is the gist that you get of it. Yeah. It makes it makes you feel deeply uncomfortable if you touch it or pick it up.
Oh.
What was it again? Say it again.
Beyond the stud. Right here.
Beyond the study of vermicelli, I heard you say.
I was gonna say it was like the translated version of Toss Glove, but hey ho.
Beyond the studies of the vermicelli mentali. Oh, right, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what mindworm is.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
So it's not a
Right.
recipe book. I thought it was a recipe book.
Worm's like, oh, dinner.
So she's gonna go to Worm. Is it so it's not useful?
It's about mindworms, maggots in your head. I don't know how useful that would be, to be perfectly honest.
Doesn't sound like it. I wouldn't be specifically interested. That's not the kind of knowledge that I wanted down here, but she just shoves this back like, go back, you vile thing.
So you put it back on the shelf. Okie dokie. All right. So as you arrive on this place, is Leon back yet?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that then.
I thought he said something like 5 minutes.
Okay. Right. So as you arrive on this platform, if you like, this stop-off point, this midway section, this mezzanine. I don't.
Is the water or wine or something that we could drink? Like a
No, there is.
like a
There
way
is.
station.
Funny you should say that. There is a. There's 3 tables along here. I'm not going to draw them for you because I'll be here all fucking night. There's 3 tables around the curve of that edge where the balcony bit is, where you can look down into the room below. The center table, this one here, it has got what looks like a silver tea set on it, Although, like you've seen silvered tea sets and stuff like that kind of stuff, fancy stuff before, but this is like very drow in design. It's all spiders and sharp edges and gross bits on it. This table here. Hang on. No, where's it? Fuck's sake. No. Right. Okay. So that one is. All right. So this one here is a locket of some sort. Hang on. Where's it gone? Oh, sorry. Fucking hell. It's a small. It's a mirror set. So there's a bunch of mirrors. That's all. Also, seems like the same aesthetic. It's that kind of. It is silvered, but it's a little bit tarnished on some of it. If you notice, it doesn't seem to like when if you pick it up, it doesn't look to have been that well looked after. But it is still silvered, but it's not actually silver. If that makes sense.
It's plated silver.
Yeah. That's like mirrors and hairbrushes and all those fucking things. And the other one holds this table here holds a mask of some sort. Worm, you've seen it before. You've seen priestesses and even the matron herself at various times using it during certain rituals and stuff. It looks kind of. I don't know how to fucking describe it. Like it's just it's a kind of it's silvered mask, but it's instead of being like beautiful or more pristine than an actual face, it's made to look like evil and demonic, I guess. Would be the way to describe that. No magic coming off them, as far as Amber can tell. They just seem to be items that are on display, maybe of some value or worth in coin.
No.
However,
Not worth it. Silver, nah.
okay. And around about here, there is another pedestal, and on that. All right, okay. So that does give off a magical essence. That is a deep black purple cloak made of some kind of odd animal hide. Yeah, it just seems to be sat on the table. It gives the object itself is giving off a magical aura, but the pedestal isn't, or anything around it. So it's just like that itself is giving off a magical aura. I don't know whether you'd know what it is by looking at it. You might be able to, because it has the
Testicles.
it has the testicles. No, but it does have the tentacles attached, because that is actually what they are.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. It has the tentacles of the displacer beast still attached, but I don't know if anybody would recognise that for what it is. That's the only.
Have I read about them in books?
You probably have read about displacer beasts. I mean, they're not uncommon. They're not unheard of. I don't know whether any of the rest of the group have seen them. Shin might have actually. Shin's probably seen a displacer beast. He's travelled a lot. So Gregory probably has actually. In fairness. So I'd say that you'd know that it's the skin of it. To those that don't know that it's magical, it looks like the skin of a displacer beast that's been made into a cape. And to Ember, it's giving off some kind of magical essence.
But it's not.
I'll try and perceive traps.
Okay, you try and perceive traps. You can't fail. Set that DC higher.
Yeah.
It is indeed trapped. As you look around the object, you notice that It seems to be some kind of projectile trap.
So, like, dart?
Can I disarm it?
You can certainly try.
Guidance!
Oh, I mean,
He doesn't get a fucking guidance.
yeah. I
See why
mean,
I gave up on using guidance.
you're like, well, why do they even bother? Yeah. Or what's the point of setting traps that are just that easy to disarm? However, you do notice if it had gone off and nobody had noticed it, they may well have got blasted off this platform and fell quite a long way. However,
Yeah, but the big button that says disarm, that you just...
it's really obvious to you, but no one else saw it somehow. But yeah. So you manage to disarm the trap, and you get a... I can't remember what it's called now. Is it a displacer?
Cloak of
Cloak
displacement.
of displacement. That's the one.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've still got the demon staff and the tentacle rod, haven't we?
You do, yes. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Yeah, I've got those.
Wait, wasn't that on the... Oh, because
They were on the priestess. They were on the matron. That's one, not the priestess.
Yeah.
I forgot that you fought the big lady and then beat her really easily. Okay. As you continue your journey, so you leave. So is what you're saying?
You just ignore the things on the table because it has no use or value. Yeah.
Yep. If that's what you want to do, you want to leave those behind. That's fine. Okay. As you make your way up the next layer, I'm not going to keep redrawing it. You make your way up to the next platform. Okay. As you're passing on your way up, Ember, if you'd like to make another investigation check. I know what I'm going to do, actually. Oh, 21, nice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mark... can I... There. Now I can remember what floor we're on. Oh, you can't see that, can you?
No? Is that just for you? I was like, throw like 3, 2.
Oh, it's not very big.
Oh,
Make
yeah,
that
I see.
bigger.
2.
Oh, right. Oh my god, I can't... Oh, I can't click on it. Aha.
Can you drag it?
Oh, come on. Right. Oh, fuck it. That'll do. I don't know why it keeps going so fucking small, but it'll do. There's a 2 on the map. I know where we are. Okay. So, on your way up, you get... right, so first of all, you notice there's a scroll at some point that is definitely a spell scroll. It is... it's a bit where I'm not going to be able to fucking find the spell scrolls now. 2 seconds. Oh. Wait.
What?
Oh, right, okay, so it can be... Right. So a spell scroll can be anything then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Well, a spell.
Yeah, any spell it can be, yeah.
On a parchment.
Okay. Why is that 2 upside down? Who did that?
I don't know.
Which fucking Liam, I know it was. Could have been. Man, okay, I'll have to get back to you on what that is, because that's going to take for fucking... That's going to take for fucking...
Spell scroll.
But you've got a spell scroll. Yeah, I don't know what it is yet. You haven't got time to stop and fucking figure out what it is yet, okay?
Okay.
Because Yeah, okay. That wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be to figure that one out. All right, so you land. So you arrive on the next level, on the next platform, on the second floor, if you like. Oh, sorry, no, hang on. Right, can you also roll D100 because you would have found that was a magical scroll that you found, and then do a D100, please. Ooh, okay.
73.
Okay, so this one is written. Very, very low. It gives a very low amount of magic. Okay, but it's written in common. Then it is called Agamu's matters relating to the care of rulers. Essentially, from what you can pick up after, like, because it doesn't make you feel uncomfortable or anything like that. But then, and the magic that's coming off it is very low. Oh.
Care of rulers.
Okay.
Is it how to be a slave?
Oh. No, it's from what you can tell, like from the first page of opening it, it's essentially about like you know, ruling from behind the throne, if that makes sense. Like controlling kings and queens and stuff
I thought it
like
was to do with, like, you know, keeping the edges square.
that. Not quite, no.
All right.
Yeah.
If it doesn't make me uncomfortable, I'm gonna shove it in my pouch.
Yeah, yeah. So like a quick skim over it initially just tells you that it's maybe.
And if I don't find it interesting, maybe the kobolds
Yeah,
don't find it
exactly.
interesting. You know, it's information, and it necessarily won't be for me that I find, oh, this is fun, but maybe they find it. Yeah.
There might be something in it. It's got some kind of magic on it. You're not sure what it is, but I guess somebody will find out. Okay, so there is one. Oh, right. Yes. Okay. So.
What?
Don't bend your rulers, so they don't work properly, do they? Right. So there is 2 tables on this level. There's one here, and there's a table here, and there is a glass case, a tall glass case, and inside that glass case is a mannequin type thing, if you like, or an armor stand type thing with an apron on it that is incessantly bleeding, and in the bottom of it is some kind of mechanism that seems to be taking that blood away somewhere. You're not sure where. But you see, like as it pulls at the bottom, it seems to drain away somewhere. And on the table are really, really like highly polished silver and gold torture implements. So they look really valuable, but also really fucking horrible. The glass case with the armor. So, Ember, your thingy. I should probably keep making you fucking re-roll it, but I'm not going to.
I can reroll.
Like, keep reusing your fucking detect magic. Can you not cast it as a ritual? Just seems a bit like. I mean, I know that's like the game that you're supposed to keep recasting it when it wears off, but then I'd have to track time.
No. Nope, no ritual casting. That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you're not a,
But
you're not
is
a
that maybe
wizard.
because I don't have...
Yeah, that's what it is. It's because
You can
cast
get
them.
it. You need the feat of ritual casting.
Yeah, it's because you cast them instinctively rather than learned.
Yeah.
I would say that after this floor, you'd probably have to put it back up again if you wanted to continue to use it.
It's fine. It's just a level 1 spell.
Yeah. Right. So this also gives off the aura of magic. And so does the case.
The apron or the thing. Oh.
Again.
Oh. Okay. Before anyone does anything, it's a thing again.
What? Sorry, say that again.
There's some magic at work here. There's some magic
All
at
right.
work here. Don't touch anything.
Okay. Trying to think what kind of fucking magic it would be. I'm assuming. I don't know what type of magic it would be. I'm going to assume evocation, but I can't tell for sure.
It's okay. You can come back to me on that.
But yeah, it seems to be magic on it somehow, and you're not sure. Do an Arcana check, please. Or anybody else that's inspecting it that might have a chance of making that work for them. Not Anya.
Oh god, that's bad.
Yeah, you're really not sure what the spell itself is doing.
I think the blood is setting her off. She's like,
Yeah.
it makes me a bit uncomfortable.
Yep. Okay. Is there anything anybody else wants to do?
Nope. Boris learned his lesson.
Is anybody interested? I suppose that's the thing, isn't it? It's the item itself is giving off magic, but it's a bit fucking gross.
Reeds.
And you know, it's like is it worth risking whatever magic is on it to get it? I guess is a question, isn't it?
I'm not interested in it.
No.
Okay.
Nah, not really. Doesn't seem like my cup of tea.
Yeah.
No, I'm all good.
Boris like.
I was expecting to roll high there, just to fuck with the thing.
Bort rolls really low, just smashes the glass and takes it, and dies instantly.
There's mine now.
Just dies. Right. Okay. All right. If you want to leave it, that's fine.
Yeah.
You can make your way up to the next floor.
It's always a way down if we change our minds, isn't it?
Oh, apparently I can't fucking spell. Oh, I can't fucking find it anyway.
Yep.
It's all right. Right, okay, so on the way up to the next floor, a minute. We're on floor 2, aren't we?
Going up to 3.
Yeah, so around about this point, as you're making your way up there, your detect magic spell will wear off. If you want to recast it, you can.
Recast.
Okay. Can you make a fucking investigation, please? I keep forgetting to do Anya's.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Anya. Onion.
Onion. Right. Okay. So you find yet another spell scroll.
Can't investigate very well because of the tears in her eyes.
Makes herself cry. Right. So you find on the way up, you find another spell scroll, and can you roll another D100, please?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Okay. This one looks like it doesn't really give off any kind of magic essence as such. But it kind of just catches your eye because covers the looks like there's a well, not the cover, but the spine kind of catches your eye a little bit. Just for whatever reason, you kind of take a bit better closer look at it. This is titled the loosening of the arrow. Doesn't seem to be magical.
Oh, sorry, have we now found 2 spell scrolls? Is that what we've got?
Yes, 2 spell scrolls. Yeah.
And this is a book about
Called the loosening of the arrow. Doesn't seem to be magical. As you kind of
what's it
open
written
it in, hey,
What's it written in?
just common.
Okay.
Just seems to be a work or a piece like a writing. It's a very thin book on archery and practicing archery and different ways of using spells in archery and stuff like that, and creating fire arrows and enchanted arrows and all that stuff.
Hey, Borgin! I found a book for you. Well, I found a book. It might be of interest. Yeah. And she kind of just holds it up with the cover, like.
Yeah, on the front is
arrow.
there's a man in the forest wearing like bright green clothes and a little fucking triangular pointy hat. A little feather stuck in it, holding his bow.
It's Robin Hood.
He's wearing tights.
Do you want it, Borgin? Liam?
Sorry?
Do you want this book about archery?
Oh, yes, I'll take it.
Fuck hell.
He'd fallen asleep. That was what it was. You just talk to him firmly.
While I was making a Robin Hood joke. Prick.
I got the Robin Hood joke.
Prick. Don't know who he thinks he fucking is.
I know.
Anyway, right, so as you arrive on this platform, on the 3rd, how do I change that? I can't. I've got to delete it. That's shit. Fuck off. I'll tell you, I'll just save it until we get to the fucking top. I'm going to draw it. That's quicker.
Wow.
What?
There's a font called Goblin 1.
Okay. That's just Goblin 1 what?
It's just called Goblin 1.
Oh. Okay, is that Goblin 1 there?
Yeah.
Okay. It's right, nice actually. That's all right. Don't mind that. Right. Where was I? 3.
Where's the
I do need to
third
put on that.
floor?
Huh?
We're on the 3rd floor. Who the fuck keeps...
Someone's just fucking with it. Right. So on this one, right up against this back wall, is a set of armor. Seems really, really well made, plate armor, but it's all fucking black and clearly made for fucking drow. But like heavy plate armor, which most drow don't really wear. So that's unusual. But like a full set helmet, fucking gauntlets a lot, all fucking spiky, gothy, fucking drow shit.
Oh, pretty.
Like thinks it's fucking Sauron or some shit. And on this, right, so there's also another 3 tables, smaller this time. You have got, so on here there's a heavy mace, and down here, some kind of pendant, but neither of those give off any kind of magic. However, this here, there is a... Yeah, hang on a minute. Right, what did I say was down here?
Pendant.
Pendant?
Oh. Wait a fucking minute. Hmm. Okay. Right. Oh. Right, so you've got the mace, the pendant, and then there's a shield. They're just kind of like displayed in that area, and the set of armor here. You assume that, like, from the aesthetic of them all, they probably all belong together. This isn't. No, it is. It's a full set of plate armor, but closer inspection, it's made of adamantite. All of it. Well, apart from the brooch. The brooch is just made of some kind of fucking like iron that's blackened with a big fat ruby on it. Right, so the brooch has got a big fat ruby on it. Looks like it could be of value, although the metal on it doesn't look very precious. The shield is just a really fucking spiky fucking... like, it all fits the aesthetic. There's a big fucking spiky mace, and there's a big fucking Sauron set of armor that seems to be made of adamantine. Or adamantite? Adamantine? Don't matter. That stuff, what's really hard.
Sir Greg was made.
Yeah. But Sir Gregory's shiny, and this is black. And gothy. What would you like to do?
Well, Sir Gregory doesn't really need any adamantite plate, so...
And the only other person that can wear heavy armor is me, Sharuk.
Yep.
But she can't attune to anything else.
Not magical.
Yeah, it's not magical, I don't think. No.
Oh, it's not. Oh no, it's not magic at all.
I don't think so.
I mean, technically, adamantite plate is... But,
Well, it's magical in the sense that it's well made, but it's not a. I don't think. Hang on.
you know, you don't have to attune to it.
No, that's the thing. Yeah.
Okay, because that's the thing, wasn't it? Because she already had 3 things.
Yeah. No, it doesn't require attunement.
She's like, that looks fancy.
This suit of armor is reinforced with adamantine, one of the hardest substances in existence. While you're wearing it, any critical hit against you becomes a normal hit. That's it. It doesn't actually. It's not a. It's not...
Basically, you can't be crit hit.
Yeah, okay. Oh, look fancy now.
Other than that, it's not like a +1 or anything, is it, or anything like that?
No.
So you'd probably.
Oh, then I'd be better off in my +1.
Well, I mean, but you can still be critting. I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? It's like it's a trade-off, isn't it? That's the. Like, you can never be crit again, but how often do you get crit? Whereas you could just not get hit.
What's the odds of? Yeah.
So I suppose that's
Say they roll a 20, that's not a hit though.
that's a trade-off. Whereas a crit could potentially cause you a lot of damage, but it doesn't happen very often, does it? So.
No.
Dunno.
No, actually, good point. So, no, not interested.
Okay. Anybody interested in any other items?
Yeah, the ruby potentially.
Okay. Yeah, it just seems to be sat on the table. Like, you can't.
No magic.
There's no magic in the area that you can tell. It doesn't seem to be magical. It doesn't seem to be trapped in anywhere. So,
Pick it up then.
okay, yeah, it's yours. There you go.
So what is it?
It's a big fucking fat ruby the size of your fist.
Yeah, just a ruby.
Yeah, inside in the chain. There is a glyph marked into it in. Actually, you would know it, but it's just like a strength glyph. That's written in fucking not undercommon. What was the other one that we said that was the Underdark?
Deep speech.
Yeah, whatever the other fucking language was that you knew that was for the Underdark. But yeah, other than that, it's just it looks like it may have possibly contained magic at some point. Maybe it doesn't look that.
We'll let the giants have a look at that one then.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't look that like. It looks like it might have, like all the runes that you use, or the rune stones that you've all got from the giants. It's kind of a similar. There seems to have been a similar idea behind it, but this one doesn't seem to have any magic in it. Whether for whatever reason that might be, could be valuable though. I mean, it's a big fat gem at the end of the day, isn't it?
I've wrote down big fat ruby with a strength
Right.
glove.
Yep.
Oh my god, that's exactly the same thing I wrote.
Well, that's what it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
A big fat.
big fat ruby with a strength. Get words.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
we're going to do one more floor, and then I think we're going to call it for the night because Liam's got to get up in the morning, and so have I. To be fair,
So
Well,
do I.
technically, we've all got to
Tomorrow.
get up in the morning.
I don't
Well, you
actually.
want to.
If I didn't have to do anything, I could get up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Well, I don't have work until 2, so
Okay,
you know, it's not
tomorrow.
Okay.
You kind of want to wake up tomorrow. Is the point I was making.
Yes, you're right. I'll do it at some point because I've got to make roast pork. So again, it's always roast pork. I like it. I'm not complaining.
You know what that's all about? Because you keep buying it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we intersperse it with chicken and lamb and beef occasionally, but it does seem to be pork more than anything else. Anyway, right. Okay, next floor. Ember, you've got your thingy going.
4.
What?
Yeah, whoever's doing the thing, 4.
Oh yeah, do the fourth floor. Right. Ember, on your way up, can you make your investigation check, please? And Anya will do hers. Anybody else that might be looking for books now that we found a book for? Oh, poor Ember. I mean, Anya, I can't fucking. Why do I keep mixing them up tonight?
I thought that was a 20.
Right. Can you roll another D100, please? Make it a different number to all the others this time.
48.
Oh man. Got to scroll now. Okay. This is written in fucking whatever that other language was that Worm could read.
Elvish.
So I don't understand.
Abyssal.
You know, showing the book.
And it translates to De Orbis Malefic.
Does that mean anything to anyone?
Well, obviously to Worm it does.
Yeah, it's like,
Okay.
I don't know. It does give off a magical ping as well.
The male balls it's talking about there.
It's not. On the as you right, so I'm assuming like you've taken it off, or have you pointed to it on the bookcase, or have you taken it out of the bookcase and gone, do you know what this is?
Take it out and point to the.
Right, okay.
This
So as you do that, as she does that worm, there's a great big fucking eye on the front of it that just kind of like wobbles around like fucking so Gregory's big fucking eye in the middle of his head, and then focuses on you after it kind of blinks a little bit.
No.
However, it just kind of looks at you, and then you read the title. So you assume it's probably something to do with eyes, maybe? I would say, actually, given that Worm speaks the language, that you would know that it was a book of probably something to do with curses and evil eyes.
Keep those.
But it does give off, I can't think, but probably transmutation magic, possibly. It feels like, you know, why is that 4 kissing the 3? Why is it making a dick? Who did that?
Bound.
Why is it making a oddly square, triangular penis and balls?
I didn't see that until you said it.
Wow. Right. Okay. Sorry. Where were we? Oh, right. Yeah. You picked up. Sorry. You picked up a book It's hard to tell what it might do without opening it and reading it. I guess because you haven't got
Yeah.
or taking the time to what's it called? Where you find out what it does.
Identify.
That's it. Identify. Fucking why couldn't I? Unless you can cast identify on it.
No.
Right. So you're either gonna have to spend some time with it to identify it, or you're gonna have to open it and read it to figure out what it's gonna do, or might be able to do.
Fuck it, let's read it. Let's look at the first.
Right. So you start flicking through it, and it seems to be
A cursed book that sucks all of your
yeah. Now your eyes
intelligence.
are evil, but it's okay because you're already a fucking tiefling. No, it seems to be a book on, for the most part, dealing with curses, like the effects of curses or removing curses, and anything to do with like gaze effects. So it's going to cure you of being gaze. You obviously don't want to read
Gaze?
that. Yeah, no. So like against gaze attacks, like beholders and shit like that.
Yeah.
With their eye beams and all that shit. You're not sure what the magic of it is in the time that you've got, but it could be helpful. Maybe if you had a look at it, it might help you out somewhere. You might find something useful.
Shove it in my thing.
Okay.
Shove it in my pouch.
Okay. And then you arrive on the next floor. And this floor, there's 2 items that are giving off magical signatures. Here, a lot on tables here and here. And there's a big. Oh, right, and then there's like a kind of a whole shelf in the bookcase that runs along this wall. If you like, there's a whole shelf dedicated to all kinds of
Oh no.
like little statues and of various precious metals and gems. So there's like little golden statues, jade statues, ruby statues, all this kind of. You can't tell whether they're meant to be some kind of set or like it's almost like fucking my sister used to collect troll dolls. And she used to have them all stacked up on a shelf. It's almost like but in like little fucking statues of just various humanoids and creatures and all shit. It just but they don't seem to be
Do they ping?
They don't give off any kind of magical ping, no.
Okay.
Sorry, right. So you got all the statues along there, no magical ping off them. The 2 items that give off the magical pings are on the tables here and here. This is standing upright in a holder on this table. At the top is some kind of wand. Quite a thick, sturdy, magical wand. And down here is a brooch. Which is a golden brooch in the shape of a shield. What would you like to do? Okay, Worm. Having messed around with Ember this long and been looking at all these things, you notice that whilst they're not trapped in any kind of mundane fashion, they're almost certainly trapped in a magical fashion.
I can disarm magical traps.
Can you?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yes. It's a trap. It's unless you specifically say it cannot be disarmed because you touching it cause it to go off. Then I can disarm.
Yeah. Hang on.
Traps.
Okay. Well, but you'd be able to detect that it was the kind of trap that would set off if you touched it, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Glyph of warding type things.
Ah.
Okay. What I would say is,
That they're harder.
well, I mean, they are more difficult. What I would say is that you don't feel like the top one, the one with the wand on it, feels like it'd be more difficult for you to disarm. It's in like you're not sure touching it's a good idea. But the one at the bottom, well, I'm gonna say the one down here, the one with the brooch on it. you might be able to disarm. As in, it's not going to go off just because you got too close or touched it or anything like that.
Guidance.
I'm gonna have a go.
Okay. Which one? Sorry.
This one.
The one with the brooch on it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you managed to search around, and with the help of Ember and her heightened magical sense, you identify various glyphs that are around the area, that like form a pentagram type thing that's centering on the brooch, and you manage to you scratch them all and break the ward in, and it's you're fairly confident that you've disarmed the trap.
Is it pinging?
No, it's not. Actually, that's a good point. Ember's like, yeah, no, that's gone. It's no longer active.
No, it's fine. You did it. Did the thing.
So it was like a chalk glyph, and I just sort of rubbed it out. It's like,
Yeah.
there you go.
It's like in Supernatural where they trap demons in demon traps, and then like the demon causes the wind to blow through a fucking window, and they disarm. Like it's no longer a trap anymore. It's like, oh, that was fucking smart. Jesus, paint it next time, dumbasses. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, so I'll pick up the brooch.
Okay. It gives off obviously a magical signature. You're not sure what it is, just by picking it up. You could probably take a good guess at what it is, though.
Brooch of shielding.
Yep.
Does it cast sanctuary?
I think so. I don't know actually. I can't remember what the brooch of shielding does, and I can't be asked to look it up. Sorry, brooch, because it's spelled brooch, not brooch.
Brooch.
Stupid. Right. The other one you're not. I would say. Oh, you did right.
While wearing this brooch, you have resistance to force and you have immunity to damage from magic missile.
There you go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're immune to mages. Well, wizards.
Well, I mean, is it? I'm guessing you have to attune to it, do you?
Yes.
I can't remember.
Oh, requires attunement. Who do we know's only got 2 attuned items?
4. He's only got 1.
Sir Gregory's only got 2, and he can just like put that on his shirt.
Yeah, it just becomes part of him.
He becomes
It's just
immune to magic missile forever.
I only have the tattoo of Constitution on Ember, but you know.
hang on. Right. Okay, the other one is going to take a bit more work to figure out between yous. So if Ember can do an Arcana and Worm, well, I'm guessing you'd go for make an investigation check and an So Ember Arcana and Worm an investigation check, please.
Investigation or perception? Because I've been
No, investigation, because now you're actively like investigating the table closer. Oh man, both of you are shit. You can't find an easy way of dispelling the spell, but it does seem like it will trigger the moment anybody tries to lift or move the wand. You're not sure what it's going to do, but it's definitely trapped. Right, that's
Morgan, don't fart on it.
yeah. Morgan, do it again.
Please don't fart on it.
No.
Did nobody give me guidance then? By the way, just saying.
Tried it. I'm always shouting about guidance.
Oh, so I got plus D4 to that.
1d4.
Alright, hang on.
18.
2
Does
seconds.
18 change anything?
No, not really. You can see glyphs. You can see how it is magically warded, but you're not sure how to break it in a safe way. So it's a bit like looking at the inner works of a bomb and knowing how it all works, but not sure in which wire to cut first, sort of thing.
Is it the green one? Is it the blue one?
Which doesn't make any sense either, does it? Because I would just use different coloured fucking wires and then you kill everybody. I'd be such a good bad guy.
Oh my god! You open the thing and it's like, this thread is pink. What is this? Sorry. No, I don't have any.
Actually, while you're looking over all that, what I would say, Ember, is that you've seen ones like this before, but not this well made.
Oh, I have.
Yeah, these are what have been. Well, I mean, if you were to look it up, it's the Wand of the War Mage, but this is a +3.
Wand of the War Mage.
Yeah. So Wand of the War Mage. While holding this wand, you gain a bonus to spell attack rolls determined by the wand's rarity. So this is +3. In addition, you ignore half cover when making spell attack rolls. So if they're half cover, you still get to take a normal roll. So, but I guess that's more to help you decide whether it's worth the effort. Because I know that some things you've been like.
It's more because we saw what happened in the first.
But it gives you +3 to your. I think is it just specifically made. Well, it gives you a +3. It would give you a +3 to, or whoever had it. I'm assuming you. +3 to bonus. Fuck me. +3 bonus to spell attack rolls. And obviously you can also ignore half cover. So that's what I'm saying. It's.
Okay, so something in this room has to do with this trap. It must do. Is there any order to these statues on the shelf? Like, are they just, humble bumble?
Yeah, they just seem to be randomly placed on the shelf.
Fuck it. We have no way of dispelling that thing anyway. It's risk it or,
Well, I'll tell you what. Considering it's 11:10 and we all need to fucking do other stuff, like get up in the morning, which apparently everybody has to do because Doc says we all have to get up in the morning.
No, you don't have to get up in the morning. What I said was you always want to wake up tomorrow.
That's different, Jay. Wanting to wake up in the morning and having to get up in the morning.
Let's leave it there, and you can decide next week. Are we playing next week? Is everybody available?
Yes. I'm always available.
Well, apart from you went. It's Easter last week, and it was like, what does that mean? Can't play on Easter?
No, it was more like you. Nothing available.
He'll just be tired because of all the chocolate he'll have.
Yeah, I say I'll just be feeling a bit sick.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I could be feeling sick and have a headache from all the chocolate I've eaten.
Don't eat.
I just won't. Okay, I just won't do it. I won't spoil your fun by having fun myself before the fun. All right.
You can have all the chocolate you like on Sunday.
All right. Thanks. Right. Okay. We'll leave it there till next week, and then you can decide whether or not it's worth the risk, or whether you're just going to make Vorak pick it up and see what happens to him. What's he going to do? Lose a fucking arm? Vorak can take it.
True mending.
Anyway, right. Or make Sir Gregory do it. What's going to happen to him? Unless he gets hit by lightning, he's going to be fucking fine. He's made of metal. Can't die.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Alright.
Oh no, you lose an arm.
Vorak could go back downstairs and put that all that armour on, and then come upstairs and then touch it.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. Well, Sir Gregory's arm gets chopped off. He goes back downstairs and falls off the balcony. He has to walk all the way back down to get his arm back. It's just out of the range of his Iron Man ability.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Oh, fuck's sake, such an inconvenience.
A worm can fly down on the
That's
thing,
true.
can't they?
Yeah,
Pick it up and then bring it back for him.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is true.
true.
Yeah.
No,
Anyway,
goodness.
we'll leave it there. You can make a decision on whether it's worth it or not for next week. Yeah, that was fun.
Good stuff.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you all.
Bye, Liam.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.